Hello everyone, it's marioclub712 and welcome to my fast food tier list. Before we start today's video, let me just get this out of the way. Subway is the most disgusting fast food place you can ever go to. Their meat is not real. They leave their stuff out all night. Well, all week. The majority of the sandwiches you can get there just taste like dookie. And they have the worst turkey, lettuce, and tomato you can ever eat. Let me tell you a little story. So it was New Year's Day a few years ago. Nothing was open. I was trying to find a place to get for lunch. Subway was conveniently open. I went there. I got a foot-long sandwich. I had the chewiest meat I've ever had. I cannot describe how chewy and fake that meat tasted, that I wanted to throw the sandwich out when I wasn't even halfway in it. That's how disgusting Subway is, and since then, I've never been to Subway again. Anyway, let's move on. Next we have Papa John's, and that's going right in front of Subway in the F tier. Let me tell you why. I live in New York. I live close to 4 amazing, authentic Italian pizzerias. And all 4 of those places are within walking distance. There are a ton more near me. And then, kind of in the middle of those 4 amazing, authentic Italian pizzerias, you have Papa John's, where nobody really goes to. I never see anyone in there. Kind of feels empty, depressing. First of all, Papa John isn't even there anymore. In my opinion, it was kind of reckless of him to just use that word without the pass. Secondly, I don't know what person would want to eat this? And I've been around their pizza and it just smells disgusting. And you want to know something about the Papa John's in my town? People have gotten food poisoning from that place. So that is definitely going in the F tier because I don't like racism and I don't like food poisoning, so there you go. However, I almost spared Papa John's with an E tier rating, a really low E tier rating. Let me tell you why. One day over the summer, my friends and I walked to Papa John's because I heard they had a really good chocolate chip cookie pizza. We had that chocolate chip cookie pizza, we all split it, and it was honestly pretty good. It was a good pizza, but it wasn't really enough for them to be in the E tier. I think in this situation, the cons outweigh the pros. Now it's time to start off the E tier, and starting off the E tier, I am putting Popeyes in the low E tier. Here is why. The last time I had Popeyes, it had like no meat in my chicken. It was mainly just crust, a little bit of meat, but it really just wasn't that good. The fries tasted this disgusting. Mac and cheese was alright. But the only kind of redeeming factor of it was the biscuit. The biscuit was pretty good. It's buttery. Maybe even slightly better than KFC. Overall, Popeyes just isn't that great. Kind of lacks quality. So, yeah, Popeyes is low E tier. Next up on my tier list is Dairy Queen. And Dairy Queen is going to the high E tier. Dairy Queen is good, but overall, it's really nothing special. McDonald's has the signature Big Mac, Burger King has the signature Whopper, Wendy's has the signature Dave Burger, which is amazing. But with Dairy Queen, it's just a bacon cheeseburger. That's what I had. I mean, I only had it once, and I mean, it was good, but it was nowhere special. It's not really D tier worthy. It wasn't bad by any means. It's just not that special, and for that, I'm gonna put it in the E tier. Now it's time to move on to the D tier. There are a lot of things in my life that I like nice and thick, and one of those is burgers. So Hardee's is going to be at the bottom of the D tier. Hardee's had a really good thick burger. It was really nice, it was thick, it was juicy. I had it once, but it was definitely better than Dairy Queen. The reason why Hardee's isn't higher up is because it wasn't that special. It kind of meets the same fate as Dairy Queen in a way, where it was an alright good burger, but it wasn't that special. Next up in the E tier is White Castle, which has amazing sliders. While sliders is really the only signature thing I can think of, I mean, the reason why it isn't higher up although the burgers are really good. I mean, it just doesn't have that much of a unique menu. It's just sliders, and even though those sliders are amazing, I mean, other than going there and getting a nice slider, just not that special. Next up in D tier, we have Domino's Pizza. Domino's Pizza is really good, and I'm not that big of a fan of fast food pizza, because like I said before, I can just get a lot of other good Italian pizza by my house. But what's unique about Domino's is not only the pizza, but the other stuff it has to offer. Like the cheesy bread is fantastic. I love the cheesy bread. That's some pretty good wings. Had them before and they're really good. But let's talk about the pizza. Their pizza certainly isn't the best. I think it's really good. Next up is Dunkin Donuts, going in the D tier. Dunkin Donuts, it's really good. The menu kind of has like a really good variety of things. Like for example, their breakfast sandwiches are good. They're not the best quality, but they certainly are good. And they do have their occasional limited offers. Then you have their coffee. I like their iced coffee, it's good. They do have some good coffee. And now we have their, well, it used to be signature name, which was Donuts, but apparently they just said nah to that name and changed it. But their donuts are kind of, I don't know. Sometimes you can get a really good donut from there. It tastes really good. Maybe might even be a little, nah, it's never warm. We'll get to another place like that later. But anyway, Dunkin Donuts' donuts are kind of good sometimes, but other times they're just dry. Sometimes I get a Dunkin Donut and think, oh man, this is gonna be a good donut. But then I bite into that really good looking donut and it's dry. A little side note, Dunkin Donuts does have some really, really good munchkins. That's probably one of my favorite things to get there. They have amazing munchkins. I had the hardest time figuring out which is better than the other. But overall, I decided that they're pretty much on the same level. And that is why both Burger King and KFC are on the same level at the height of the D tier. And let me explain why I think these restaurants are pretty much even. Sometimes, both Burger King and KFC can be a hit or miss. One time from Burger King, I got the Big King XL burger, which was good, but except like, it had like a really oniony strong taste, kind of. Maybe that's just my place, but who knows. And with KFC one time, my chicken was soggy, and that was just disgusting. Another thing I noticed that these restaurants have in common is that they're both empty. No one's really in them, and it's kind of a depressing sight when you're in there. But in the end, I think these restaurants both have some really good things to offer, like Burger King's signature Whopper, KFC's amazing popcorn chicken. The regular chicken's good too, but I just love their popcorn chicken. And I kind of gotta give both of these restaurants, kind of mostly Burger King, some credit, because they do have some good limited run items, like Burger King's Angry Whopper, which is really good, and KFC's chicken and waffles, which was really, really good. Another thing that I noticed that Burger King and KFC have in common is that they can kind of get those, those kind of WTF limited runs, like Burger King's masterpiece known as the Whopperito in their amazing mac and Cheetos, and KFC's whatever the hell this is. Now we are entering the E tier, and to start off the E tier is Sonic. I recently had Sonic. They were definitely kind of unique. I mean, I had their Hawaiian chicken sandwich or whatever it was. It was good. It had a nice taste. I had the coney hot dog, which was good. The meat was good. I liked the quality of the meat. That kind of made me happy. Their fries were nicely salted. I liked their fries. And the guy gave me my food on roller skates, and you really got to give him credit for that. I mean, they weren't that amazing, but they certainly were pretty good, so I'm going to put them at the bottom of the C tier. Next up on the C tier, we have Jersey Mike's Subs, which is miles better than Subway. Jersey Mike's meat, like, their meat tastes real. They have good meat. It doesn't taste fake like Subway. Their turkey's good. They also have a really good Philly cheesesteak, which I like, and overall the sandwiches are just really good, and Jersey Mike's is a C tier. Next up we have Moe's, which is going in the C tier. Moe's, you know, when I really think about Moe's, it's kind of just like a watered down Chipotle, and by that I mean it's nowhere near as good as Chipotle. But hey, you gotta give Moe's credit for having good queso. That's really good there. There isn't that much in the B tier, but kicking it off we have Starbucks. Starbucks has some really good coffee. Had the marshmallow frappuccino, no, s'mores frappuccino, my bad. And I thought it was really good. It had this nice taste. It really resembled s'mores well, and I gotta appreciate them for that. They also have some pretty good regular food, like their bacon, egg, and cheese. Sausage, egg, and cheese, my bad. It's really good. It kind of tastes better than Dunkin's, because the meat was less chewy. Dunkin's meat can sometimes be chewy, but I found Starbucks' meat to taste a lot better. It tasted more real. That's what I appreciate about them. Next up, we have Arby's in the B tier. Arby's is really good. I like their meat. I really like their Meat Mountain. That's a good sandwich. Their curly fries are really good. They're amazing. And I really like Arby's little cutout stuff they put on Twitter and Instagram. They kind of catered towards the gamers who are kind of oppressed in society, so you gotta really appreciate them for that. Now, we have Taco Bell in the A tier. Taco Bell is absolutely amazing. They have so many good items like the quesarito. They have the Dorito taco, which is pretty much their signature item that I love. Taco Bell has some really good limited items like their nacho fries, their naked chicken chalupa. And other than occasional in-store releases, where else do you think I can pick up this baby from? Oh my god, this is so good. It tastes like gaming. Next up we have Five Guys. And I don't know how they can run such an amazing fast food chain with only 5 guys working there. Five Guys burgers are just so good. The quality's amazing. I love their French fries. Five Guys is going in the A tier. Next up, we have McDonald's, which is in the A tier. McDonald's is so good. Their nuggets are amazing. Their Big Mac is just amazing. They have like these really good signature handcrafted burgers. Like, I like to get the double smokehouse burger. It was so good. I love that burger. It's probably my favorite thing there. The fries are amazingly salted. iDubbbz made an extremely compelling point, which is if you walk into McDonald's with a blindfold on, with a dart in your hand, and you throw that dart is pretty much guaranteed to land on a signature American classic. McDonald's is so good that it makes me want to get up and floss like a boss. Rock and roll McDonald's! Finally, we are approaching the S tier category. And to start off with the S tier, we have Krispy Kreme donuts. They have the best donuts you can ever have. They're fantastic. They have these amazing glazed donuts that come off the conveyor belt, nice and hot. Those are so good. They also have some good limited run donuts as well. Next up in S tier, we have Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A has amazing chicken. It's a really good fast food place. Their chicken sandwiches are just so good. Their gold dipping sauce, or whatever it was called, the liquid gold, it's so good. It tastes amazing. Their waffle fries are great. But what I know it's not great about Chick-fil-A? Those freaking lines! Next off, we have Shake Shack, which is absolutely amazing. I almost did not put Shake Shack on this list because I considered them too good to even be fast food. But after watching H3's video, I came to the conclusion that Shake Shack, as good as it is considered a fast food place, so that's pretty cool. They have amazing burgers, they have a really good french fries, and their french fries with the bacon cheese sauce is fantastic. I love that so much, and Shake Shack is just amazing. S tier, definitely. Next off in S tier, we have Wendy's. Wendy's is so good. Their Dave's burgers are amazing. I love their Frosties. Their french fries are good. Their chicken's great. Their chicken sandwiches are good. They have some good limited time runs. They're just so good. I love Wendy's. And their mascot's pretty cool. Shit, nice Twitter. Wendy's also released a rap album on Spotify. That's pretty S-tier worthy in my opinion. And to finish off this fast food tier list, the best fast food restaurant is Chipotle. Chipotle is absolutely amazing. Their food is just so fresh and good that I don't even really consider it fast food due to how amazing and fresh their food is. I just said that previously, but who cares? I love them. And their limited run chorizo is just fantastic. And I love their queso. Very good. Well, that was it. Here's my fast food tier list in its final state. I really hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching.